Hello, welcome to the NFL picks and forecasts. It's week 9. It's going fast. The last week I was 8-5 in my picks. Not bad. Overall record 71-49. So let's take a look and see how we do this week. So we start off first with Baltimore at Miami. Baltimore is a team I really can't figure out. They have the talent, but they don't seem to put it together. And in Miami, well, it's been a really rough season for Miami. I think Baltimore wins this game. The weather impacts will be minimal. Scattered cloud cover, temperatures in the mid 70s. Overall, not too bad at all. Then we have Chicago at Cincinnati as we move into the Sunday games. So Chicago, I think, is going to beat Cincinnati here. I think they're a slightly better team, although Cincinnati is going to put up a good fight, and it's probably going to go down through until the end of the fourth quarter. Look for scattered cloud cover, temperatures in the lower 60s. Minnesota at Detroit. This is an indoor game, so no weather impacts. I do expect Detroit to beat Minnesota, although, again, this will be another really good game, but I think Detroit's just an overall better team than Minnesota right now, so that is who I'm going with. Carolina at Green Bay. I think Green Bay is a team that is trying to find its identity. Carolina is also a team that's trying to find its identity, but I think Green Bay is a little bit better put together, so I'm going with Green Bay for this game. Look for scattered cloud cover, temperatures in the lower 50s. Los Angeles at Tennessee. Now, I would love to see the Chargers lose this game, but let's just be fair here. Tennessee is in a black hole, and the Chargers, well, unless they trip over themselves, I think should be able to handle the Titans pretty easily. Expecting scattered cloud cover, temperatures in the lower 60s. Atlanta at New England. New England's really surprising me. I think that they are making the case to be a dangerous playoff team, and I think obviously they're much better than Atlanta. They're playing much better. Again, they're a team that has rediscovered or redeveloped their identity. It's not a hangover from all the championship years of the past. And I just think that they're playing their own type of football. So I do expect them to win this game. Look for sky cloud cover, temperatures in the lower 50s. It's going to be a cool, crisp fall day in New England. That is for sure. San Francisco at Giants. This is kind of my charity pick. I'm going with the Giants here because, man, you guys have had some bad luck. And that injury to Scottaboo was just rough to see. I'm going to go with the Giants here just because I think they're going to be on a emotional rebound to try to avenge what happened last week. And I think San Francisco is still a team that is dealing with a lot of injuries on its own. So I'm going with the Giants here, although I could certainly see San Francisco pulling this out. Look for sky cloud cover, temperatures in the lower 50s. And by the way, talking about New York teams, congratulations to the Jets for finally winning a game. They won last week, so that's good for them. They're on a bye, so they're off. The Eagles are also off on a bye. Indianapolis at Pittsburgh. Going with Indianapolis here. They are my team for the Chiefs to be concerned about. Not just because of talent. Look, they're not overly talented, but when it comes to football, it's not always the team with the most talent. It's the team that plays together the best. And Indianapolis really just plays to their strengths. They're a really, really solid team, and they don't make mistakes. And that is a big deal. So I'm going with Indianapolis beating Pittsburgh. Expect scattered cloud cover, temperatures in the mid 50s. Then we go to Denver at Houston. Again, this is kind of a toss-up here. Denver is starting to prove that they are a better team than what I initially thought, but I still think Houston pulls this one out. Expecting sky cloud cover, temperatures in the upper 60s. Then we get to the late afternoon games. So we got Jacksonville at Las Vegas. Both teams are but I think Jacksonville is going to beat Vegas just because Las Vegas just is a lost team. Weather impacts none indoors. Another indoor game will be the LA Rams versus the New Orleans Saints. I think the Rams are a much better team than the Saints, so that's an easy pick going with the Rams. Then the game of the week, in my opinion, and this is just going to be an all-out war. Now, obviously, I have my bias. I'm going with the Chiefs, right? But if you went with Buffalo, I understand. These two teams are going to go to war. I don't think this is going to be decided until the last possession. But I'm going with Kansas City here. As far as weather impacts, it's certainly going to be chilly, sky cloud covered, temperatures in the mid 40s. But again, this is going to be an all out war. This is going to be a game that you definitely are going to want to watch. Seattle at Washington is kind of the other degree. Not exactly a game you'd want to stay up for, unless, of course, you are a fan of either one of these teams. I'm going with Seattle beating Washington. Expect sky cloud covered, temperatures in the upper 50s. And the Monday night game will be played indoors, so no real significant impacts. Arizona at Dallas. Expecting Arizona to pull this one out as Dallas has its issues. So I think that Arizona is going to be able to pull this one out. Those are my picks, and that is the weather forecast for the NFL games this weekend. Hope you have a good time watching them, and as always, stay safe out there. Hi, everyone. It's meteorologist Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. Winter is coming, and I want you to stay informed, not anxious. Here's how I do that. By sharing early forecasts, real-time storm analysis, and clear explanations. If you want to stay ahead this season, visit NYNJPA Weather. No hype, no issues, just the facts. And as always, stay safe out there.